Hey y'all, it's Heather with Smoky Fireside Creations, and I'm back today to show you the finished version of this traveler's notebook that I made a few weeks ago. If you look down in my previous videos, you'll see the flip through of the full journal when it was just kind of bare bones. And so today I have a flip through of my finished journal. So this is everything except for a few pictures and some Project Life cards. So come along with me, let's get started. So because my journal is so fat, I believe it's like 74 pages. As you can imagine, it wasn't staying closed. So I wanted something that was cute and kind of authentic to close the journal and make it look like it was finished. And so I've decided that this leather strap that I have here that I've tied around my book is just the perfect little finishing touch that I needed. So if you guys are interested in buying one of these journals, leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. I'm debating about whether to make some more and post in our web or on our website. Of course, there would be flip throughs of them, and so I'm just kind of wondering if you guys are interested and if it's worth my time to make some more of these. So let's get started. Let's open this thing up. I'm so excited to show you guys some of the things that I stuffed into this. Again, it doesn't have any pictures in it, but you might notice that this version is shinier than what the other version was before. And so I decided that I wanted to reinforce the spine just because it's so thick. And that's without any of the pictures and other things that I'm going to add into this. So I wanted to reinforce it, and so I did clear packing tape over the top, which I really like. And so if I am going to make more, then this will be a feature of the traveler's notebooks that I will make, is it will have the clear packing tape over the top, just as like a glossy covered finished look for the journals. So on the inside of the front pocket, I have a pocket, or the inside of the front flap, I have a floral pocket, and you can see that I have different doilies, and I sewed on some lace here, and then I included some like rustic, vintage looking tissue paper, just as a little bit of an extra added feature. I'm going to add that behind some photos and things as another element for my journal. So that's included in the front pocket, just so that I have it there. That's also the perfect spot to add like different pieces of paper that you know that you're going to want to use in your journal, but you don't want to, you might not know what you're going to do with it at the moment. You can add different little bits and bobs in there just to keep them safe, knowing that you're going to put them in your journal sometime, you might not know when. So that's a great place to store those. So the first page, the first and only page that I actually put something on is I put Junk Journal Volume 1, and then I had a leftover scrap from a Jane Davenport Mermaid Markers package that I put in here. I briefly just splash some color on the background, and so that's my first page. So again, this is the tea stained paper that I did a few weeks ago, and so you'll notice that in this book there's tea stained paper, there's burlap, there's magazines, there's cardstock, there's ribbon, there's tags, there's bows, there's a little bit of everything in this journal, and I think that's why I'm so in love with it. And so you'll notice again throughout this journal that I've added little eclectic looking, vintage looking people, and I've just stuck them where I thought would be cute. So this little girl, I think it looks like she's dancing in a patch of wildflowers, and so I thought that was adorable. Some of the magazine papers are like regular magazines. Some of them I've tea stained, like this one, and you can see I've just added some scraps, a tag, and another little vintage girl next to it. So that's already ready for journaling. This page is another of the tea stained paper that I just sewed some lace down the side. Perfect for journaling or whatever it is that you're going to do with that page. So I briefly just splashed some color on the background of this one. I love that you can see the sewing or the stitching on the other side. And so I just included a tag with a flap of fabric. And this is like a black galaxy piece of fabric that is silvery touches. I think you can kind of pick up on that. So I added that in there. Again, another cute little vintage, another little vintage doll, I guess, person. If you hear my dogs barking in the background, I apologize. They seem to be racing up and down the house today, so forgive me for that. So you'll just notice just little bits and pieces that I've added in. This next page I thought was fun. I had some patterned burlap that I stitched in over a doily here. So that's a cute little tuck spot. If you have maybe some writing or a picture that you don't want on the forefront of every page, that's cute little like hidden tuck spot. Again, cute little vintage looking people. I have a mixture of like vegetable magazines, garden magazines, home magazines. So you'll see a mixture of those throughout my journals. If that's something that interests you, again, leave me a comment below if you would like for me to make a journal, more journals, I guess, for purchase. And so I've added like little bits of, this is a flower piece that I added behind this picture here, which I thought was cute. On this one, I just stitched on the fabric right over the, tea stained paper, which I love. And again, the cool little stitching on the back. So I'm really loving how this journal turned out. And then again, this is without any pictures, personal pictures in it. So it's ready for writing. It's ready for personalization. I just wanted to show you guys, pop on here and show you guys kind of my finished starting point, if that makes any sense. So essentially all I have to add, that's cute. All I have to add are my pictures, my photos, my little notes, everything that's going to make this journal mine, pretty much. So you can see I've added, again, cute little accents here so that it looks like he's sitting on top of a vegetable plant. So it might not make sense, but it's a junk journal, and so it doesn't have to. Again, I think that's part of the whimsical nature of a junk journal is you can throw whatever the heck you want in here. You can add, I have some fabric washi. You can add fabric washi. You can stitch it in. You can stamp things in. You can add photos in. You can add, you know, little bits and scraps of paper in. Essentially, it's whatever you want to do. I am going to add some project life cards because I have some pretty cool ones that I think would go well. I have some cute little paper clips here that you can just add to a photo. You can add over a project life card. You can add just because you want to add it and have it look cute just like that. So that's also another option too. See, you can have something, I'll show you on one of the other pages what I'm going to do with that one. So again, just some more stitching on the back, and I did leave the strings long because I like that look. I think it looks cute. So I've added, again, some more doilies. I have this little girl sitting on the edge of a basket, which I think is, I think that's pretty funny. Again, some more floral pages. I've added pockets here and there. So again, you have another tuck spot for a note, a card, some scraps, pretty much whatever you want to tuck in there. So you could tuck, you could do some paper clips. Maybe you know you want to use those somewhere and that's a good spot to keep them. So I'm just going to leave that there because I know I'm going to use some paper clips in my journal. You could also clip it to the top here, have that be another spot, maybe like another little bookmark place for you. Maybe that's a favorite page of yours. Again, some more tea stained paper, some more characters that I've just stuck in there. I think it turned out really cute, and I'm so excited to to actually use this and to put my things in it. So I have this little girl. It looks like she's dancing on the cupboard shelf there. So I just think like the little bits of whimsy add to the fun nature of this junk journal. So again, some more stitched fabric that I've put over a doily, and I just love that stitching there on my junk journal. This little girl, I have her sitting on the edge of a flower pot. I think that's adorable. So I have some, the papers in this, they are all uneven, which I did that on purpose because I think if it's a junk journal, it doesn't need to be perfect. And I actually love the way that it looks, the way that it feels. I just love everything about it. So this was another half page that I put in there, and I decided to add another pocket. So again, you can, if you want, you can add some more paper clips. You could put a Project Life card there. You could put picture there. You can write something there. It's pretty much open to interpretation. Some more cool bits of ephemera there. This is a different piece of fabric. Again, along with the, it does have some silver sparkles in it, which I liked. Again, a little married couple, and I had to have a dog next to the married couple because I love animals. So again, you might notice this page as being one of my favorite ones. So I just added some little people in there that makes it look like the cat is bigger than the people in this page, and the cat's bigger than, or the plant's bigger than the people too. So I thought that turned out cute. And see, pages like this page could be done. You can add, if you don't want it to be done, you could add some paint over the top. You can add a tag. You could put something over there. Say you wanted to write something, you could staple that in and journal something. It's, again, don't let yourself get, feel like you have to have something perfect, because again, that was kind of the reason why I wanted to create a junk journal, is because I think people get so caught up in having a hard time finishing a junk journal or finishing a page, when really it doesn't have to make sense. You can just slap it on the page and feel like you have something cute to flip through, something you've finished. Again, another cool little tuck spot or storage place or whatever it is that you want to do there. Another cool little fun character. So I have those kids standing in the plant. So you'll notice throughout my journals, again, if you're interested in me making some more, that this is the type of stuff that I will add. No two journals are going to be alike, and that's because I don't want to get bored when I'm making journals. It's not, I have stuck some more characters in there too. Yeah, again, so no two journals would be alike if I make some more. Because I think that's some of the whimsical nature of having something that's truly one of a kind. See, I put the dog on top of the flowers. How hilarious is that? So you'll see that things don't have to make sense, and they don't in my journal a lot of the times, and that's totally okay with me. Sometimes I just did random stitching down the center of the page, and that's okay too. I put kids leaning on flower petals. That's okay too. This next one, I put kids dancing in a planter box. See, that wouldn't happen in real life, or neither would a baby sitting on top of a flower on a centerpiece. But I think that's so much fun. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I plan on making some more videos in the future that have to do with junk journals, because we just got in yesterday our new traveler's notebooks that we are posting in the shop. And so if you stay tuned till the end of the video, I will give you a little sneak peek of a few of the things coming to the shop, and then I will have a full video of the product of those products too. So again, some more fun stitching. This kid is sitting on top of the trees, so there's that. So yeah, some of the pages I didn't feel like putting anything on them, and some of them I felt like they needed an extra little something. So you'll see throughout the journal that Sometimes I just left it. Sometimes I felt like adding things. Sometimes it's just random stitching. I used fabric, I used doilies, I used sewing machine, I used bits of ephemera, pockets, paper clips, burlap, different pieces of pretty much anything that I can find. I felt like this junk journal gave me the freedom to put it in here. This page is one of my favorites. I sewed a bag in here and I folded it over, but it gives you another cool little tuck spot too for, again, maybe something you don't want out in the open on an open page if that's something you wanted to keep private. Some more tea stained paper, and yeah, so that's pretty much my journal minus my personal pictures and things. So again, leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what you thought of this finished journal. I'd really love to see and hear your guys' opinions. Again, if it's something that you'd like me to make, if you want me to put some more of these in my shop, I would be happy to. I just need to know that there's going to be a demand for them. So that's my finished product. As you can see, it's quite fat, but part of the reason why I loved it so much is my finished edge that I have here. The finished, or my finishing touch was my leather strap here that I just wrapped around the middle of my journal. And see, I think this is cool, especially if you're going to give this as a gift. Maybe you're going to purchase one from me, load it with a bunch of pictures for Mother's Day or birthday or something, or whoever you're going to give it to. You're going to add those special little touches and pictures and moments and things like that for that special someone, and then you could tie it up with this leather piece and give this as the gift. And so my journals would include the finishing touch of the leather strap so that you can give that to them as the gift. So that is all I have for this video here. Again, I'd love to hear from you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you did like this video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, and I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. I'll see you next time. Bye.